think most of my English materials, I've got videos, I've got lots of listening comprehension, a lot of worksheets and so on this hard disk, okay? But I won't be using it today, okay? The thing is, nowadays you don't really need it because you have everything on the internet, okay? So I won't be using this hard disk. Neither will I be using a USB stick, okay? But for my presentation, but I will be using instead a Web 2.0 service, which is called Slideboom. Have you ever heard about that? Okay. For all those of you who have to give presentations regularly, this is really a very useful thing. Okay, because you won't be needing a computer with PowerPoint or an open office variant of it anymore. And actually, there are two reasons why I'm using this. The one reason is because actually I didn't want to bring my hard disk, but still I brought it. And the other thing is because I will show you, I will demonstrate the point of my idea. Okay, my title is very complicated. Actually, I'm surprised that there are so many people in here. It's very complicated. You might have seen it in the program. The title was still German in the program. I was rather on short notice. I was informed it would be a good thing to do it in English. So I translated this presentation into English. But the title still is very long. It's Multimedia and LMS. That's basically Moodle and CMS. I'm going to show you an example of that a little bit later on. Outsourcing and individualization using Web 2.0 services. Okay, so Slideboom is one of those services. I've actually made this presentation in PowerPoint. Actually, I could have done it in Google Docs, for example. Okay, I could have done it online as well. And I've uploaded it so I can do it from the web. Okay, and I have it on Moodle as well. But the thing is, I have more space if I use this website rather than Moodle because I have full screen possibility. Okay, so very complicated title. I'm teaching. I prepared this. Actually, I prepared this for teachers from my school and other schools. And the title at that time was very simple. It was just Moodle and Multimedia. But because this is a Moodle conference, I thought I should be a little bit more specific, and that's what I came up with. Okay, you're flattered. You're flattered. Okay, because I thought actually there's lots of professionals, so I have to read. No, actually there are many different. I've already seen two different ways how to deal with multimedia in Moodle. Okay, there was just the speaker before me used real media, which is a great thing. Okay, Martin actually it's very hard. Showed us what the future will be like in Moodle 2.0, and that will be via plugins, okay? And I'm going to show you a third way, okay, which many of you already might know. Has anybody ever included a video from YouTube in your, yes, okay, so let's raise your hands. How many people have included? So that's about half the people in here. And that's how I started, okay, including a video from YouTube in a Moodle course, which is quite easy to do. It's, yeah, and I have to show you. So, okay. So, this is CMS, which is called Joomla, okay. And I teach English and multimedia. And I told the kid, I started trying to upload videos on our web server, okay? And I was very, very frustrated because everything worked so slowly that there was no point in showing videos, okay? That's how I came up with embedding videos from uploading them to YouTube and embedding them on the website, okay? And then we had more and more media like podcasts and so on. And the kids asked me, why do I have to upload an MP3 file this way and I have to upload a video that way? And actually I found out that you have web services for almost all media on the internet. which are free, and you can just embed them into your website, okay? Which is much easier than hosting them on your own website, and much faster, definitely, okay? So this is one website we did, and actually we have included almost all videos and MP3 files on this website. There's another website I've done with a group with which I went to London, okay? So we have included, we made a website about our London trip, and we have included a kind of slideshow, just photographs, okay? And this is running from from Google Picasa, it's Google Web Picasa is the precise. If I wanted to do this, I have no problem. I can do that in Moodle as well, okay? Very easily. I've prepared a website, a Google course, okay, which I called Moodle Multimedia, and there's a link on my presentation. Well, if you have access to the presentation files, and you can log in as a guest if you want to have a look at the course. Okay. So it looks like that. I've got videos from YouTube. I've got photo slideshows from Picasa, just about the one I showed you before. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay. And if I wanted to do this, hosting it on my web server, actually I have a hard time doing this. Okay, because if I do this with Photoshop, for example, what I get is an HTML file. Okay, and I need, for example, I need SCORM to include this on Moodle. I just can't use it the way I get it from Photoshop. Okay. So this is just showing you what I'm working with the kids. Okay. So why use multimedia in the first place? Okay, Moodle course. Well, one obvious reason is to make the courses more attractive for the learners. Okay. I recently asked the kids, Moodle has become faster for the kids to learn than for the teachers, because most of them use services like MySpace, okay, and so they already know how to upload stuff and things like that. And everybody thinks MySpace is cool, okay. Most of the kids don't think Moodle is cool. Of course, because you use it, it's cool. But one reason is when you go to MySpace, the first thing you see is videos, okay. You get a lot of music and so on, okay. So this is the multimedia component, okay. And the other reason is, of course, there are certain kinds of content which are really very hard to convey without multimedia. Okay? So, number 2. And whoever has tried to work with multimedia in Moodle might have experienced the frustration I experienced when I first started. First, there's a lack of support for many different media formats. Okay? Of course, the Moodle administrator can install certain plugins. Okay, we just had Real Media in the last course. Okay, but still, I did that. I installed Flash Video (FLV), which the same format YouTube uses. Okay, but the problem was our web server was too slow. Okay, so if I would have shown you, I can show you a video. And it's working. If I hosted that video on the school's web server, it's not mine personally, okay, this wouldn't be working, okay, or it would be working very slowly, okay, and not much fun to watch. Okay. Go back. Okay. There are lots, especially if you work with video, there are lots of different formats, okay? The most common format, if you get it from video camera, is AVI or AVI, which doesn't work on the internet because it's not a streaming format. So you need streaming formats like Real Media or like FLV, okay? And I'm a Moodle administrator. I've installed a player which nobody is using because people don't know how to convert the videos into FLV, okay? So what I'm doing now is just upload the files on YouTube, and YouTube